This Christmas got real.
This Christmas gets real
This
with Jarrett.
Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
And welcome back to the Pizza and Hummus podcast.
Coming at you.
Coming at you live. Not really live, but that's okay. So today we have the official Christmas Kranks Special number 2. With always, we have Vince and with Richie. And you know him from the first Christmas of the Kranks. We have our guest star, Jarrett.
I'm here and I'm cranky.
And he's cranky.
I hate every minute of this.
So we're gonna try to figure out if we can beat last time. We don't know, so we're just gonna start that now. When it comes to Christmas movies and Christmas music, I feel like they're both kind of related in that, like, it's like you get nostalgic over them, but there comes a point where you're just sick of watching Elf and listening to White Christmas. Like you just get sick of it. But at the same time, if like a new Christmas movie comes out or if a new Christmas song comes out, it's like we just instantly reject. Like, I don't want any of that crap.
No, it's bad.
You got to stick to the classics.
Yeah.
And then you listen to the classics, you're like, all right, I'm sick of this crap.
I've seen Rudolph 56 times.
Yeah.
I'm done with Claymation.
Yeah, because there's like Bad Moms 2, and then I saw there's like Bad Moms Christmas. And I was like, none of the first two in this trilogy, which why is there a trilogy of Bad Mom movies? Why are we going to Christmas now? Is the next one going to be like Ernest Halloween, Bad Moms mashup?
That's how crappy movies did it back then. They moved into holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, like when I think about Christmas movies and stuff, you've got the ones that are in Christmas and set at Christmas.
I was just going to...
So you got, people are like, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. And I'm like, yeah, it's around Christmas. That's probably true. But there's got to be a horror movie that takes place at Christmas. Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus.
Is that a Christmas movie? Would you watch that with your family while Krampus comes in and unleashes his hell toys on everyone and takes souls, puts them in a snow globe?
we watch it every Christmas.
Krampus, please sponsor us. But
Nice 8-nog and
yeah, like every year, do you fire up the old Blu-ray and watch Krampus?
Do you watch Not Him with James Franco every Christmas? Is that what it's called? Not Him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Bryan Cranston.
Set in Christmas.
Yeah.
My favorite Christmas movie. It's a James Franco movie at best.
Yeah. And then whatchamacallit, with the Christmas movies, they're just, I don't know. Like I think where we get the nostalgia from the Christmas movies is the first time you watched Elf, you laughed so hard. Wow. You laughed so hard, you almost shit your pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like that movie was just like, oh my God, Will Ferrell, he finally committed to a Christmas movie. He remade Christmas, Will Ferrell Santa.
Right.
Now, every year we watch it and we're like, is it that funny that he eats gum off the sidewalk? Is it that funny that he bought the lingerie?
I think your problem is that we've seen it so many times because it's so good.
Yeah.
And now it's like, if you're still laughing at the gum off the sidewalk, it's just like, were you not paying attention the last 6 years in a row of this movie?
yeah, like you know the trick already.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what to expect, so it starts to lose its magic.
Yeah.
Which you could say that about literally anything.
Yeah.
Like when you think about, if you had to think about, okay, what's your favorite movie of all time? I love this movie, it's great. You couldn't watch that movie every single day. You would hate that movie.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you want to keep that movie great, so you just like you only watch it once in a great
You save
while.
it for New Year's when you don't have any plans.
Yeah, and you save it. Okay, this is my favorite movie, I feel, I could watch that movie every day. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean, like, there's even movies that I could watch every day because they're just very easy to watch.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're my favorite movie though.
Right.
It's just just background noise while I go on my phone.
That's how
It's like I couldn't watch Captain Phillips for a second time.
No. That's how I feel about Shawshank. Like, I could probably watch that. I could watch that on a monthly basis, I think, if it's on TV and I'm not watching it from beginning to end. Because it's always on TV, and I'm in love with that movie. Turn on TNT, no drama. Oh, good, it's at this part. And I just sit down for like an hour, and then cool.
Now is Shawshank a Christmas movie for you?
It
This is
is.
the first time you watch it, like December 23rd.
But not, what I meant is for like Elf, the only thing at this point, if you're us, the only thing keeping you from continuing to watch Elf is the nostalgia of it. It's not the jokes. You're just saying, man, remember Christmas when I was 12 when this came out?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, not to shit on Elf at all, but I remember one time just being repulsed when I was going through going through the cable channels, HBO. They were showing Elf in July, and
That's too much.
I was like, what do you? Why is this on your programming?
Christmas in July?
Who did this? Who did this?
Christmas in July.
HBO, please sponsor us.
Can that be the title? ____ please sponsor us, or just please sponsor
Christmas, please sponsor us.
us. But yeah, I feel like it takes like there's not that many. Elf is up front, shakes your hand. I'm a Christmas movie. Bad Moms, Christmas. Bad Moms is not Christmas movies. It's just like a crappy premise taking place at Christmas.
It's like what happens every year with my family. If I wanted to see a shitty Christmas movie, I just pull out the recorder. Just, all right, what's going on? Who's a bad mom here? Oh, you, Aunt Jemima, which is a syrup. Aunt Jemima, please sponsor us.
Who's a bad mom here with the camcorder? The old one that you have to
The
crank.
crank one.
But I feel like there's got to be. I feel like we're due for another one that's a new classic. I think we're due. It's been long enough since Elf.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's almost got to be like a J.J. Abrams thing, where like he took Star Wars. Like it's got to be something that feels new, but at the same time has enough nostalgia in there to where you can be like, okay. But I don't know though. Like I don't know if they could really get away with making like a real legit Christmas movie. But like I don't know. Like I don't know if
I don't think so. I think
I don't
it totally
know if they're
can.
gonna have like an equivalent to.
Jingle all the way.
I just feel like
Yeah.
you can't run out of premises. You know what I mean? Or you can, and you just have to tweak it just a little bit. I think they totally
It's
can if
gotta-
they
it's
commit to
definitely-
I got a question. Okay, so you said Jingle All the Way. So I love Jingle All the Way.
That movie's amazing.
It's amazing. But if you think about it, like at the time, if you were an adult and Jingle All the Way came out, would you have had the same feelings or think it's a great Christmas movie?
No, it's a bad movie.
Or think, oh, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, you know it's bad because he's now getting into like a Christmas movie. Like he's not even.
It's my favorite movie.
He went from Terminator to he's got to buy a toy for his kid.
Right.
See,
you know?
I got into it because all my aunts and uncles saw it first and thought it was hilarious. Then they were like, we got to show the kids this. So they
maybe it
loved
was
it
it.
as
Okay.
adults, and they grew up in the Terminator area.
Area.
They grew up in Judgment Day.
Yeah.
They were in the film.
God bless
But,
them for making it through,
I
you know?
apparently can't talk today. Dyslexia, please sponsor.
I was trying to play devil's advocate
And-
that it was probably a bad movie, even though it's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
Yeah.
like was it an actually good movie,
Nostalgia's-
or was it the equivalent to like Bad Santa 3?
Nostalgia is definitely subjective to where there's gonna be people who are like, oh, an Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas movie came out.
I think we're due though. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think we're
I
due.
think we're due for the next. You know, after David Harbour's done with Hellboy,
Yeah.
he does a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You know, he's not trying to find a Turbo Man, but he's in some other thing. You know, he's stuck on the highway and he's got to get to his kid's Christmas, and
Mm-hmm.
the aliens come in, and it's a Christmas alien fight.
Cloverfield Christmas.
Cloverfield Christmas.
I don't know if it's every year, but I've been always trying to tell myself I'm gonna do this one day. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna take time to do it, but I still won't do it. I want to make like I want to do like a Jingle All the Way movie, right? So I take all the cuts of Arnold Schwarzenegger like from the beginning, like he's got to go out and get the Turbo Man doll, and just take pieces of his other movies. So it just looks like he's battling his way.
I would like
get
to see
the
that.
Turbo Man movie. So like he comes in and like then you see like a scene where he's getting like hunted down by like Predator, and like another scene where he's like the Terminator and he's blowing stuff up and he's like, "Come with me, you want to live." It is this like huge adventure to where it all ties into like at the very end where like he finally gives him the Turbo Man doll.
There's one where what the reason he's late is not because he's at work. It's because he's at the gym in Pumping Iron from
Yeah.
1975.
Like I'm saying, like take like all these different. They're like he. Then it shows like the scene where like maybe he gets the Turbo Man doll and he comes back and it's like from the movie The Sixth Day where he finds out that like his family's been replaced or something, or like I forgot the whole premise.
That's the same scene when he's looking through the window when he sees them putting up the star. Ted is putting up the star. He's watching through the window.
Yeah.
Is the same scene in The Sixth Day when he sees himself
Yes.
putting up the star in his own family's house.
Yeah.
in the 6th day. I think that scene needs to,
just like
yeah.
take it like it just be like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and it's just like, and that's the whole premise. He's trying to get a Turbo Man doll, and you see him doing explosions and shootings and all this crazy stuff just so he can get to the Turbo Man doll.
Does Sinbad make an appearance at least?
Oh, has to.
Oh, he
Okay,
does.
good.
He does.
Sinbad is actually in Predator 2 as the stunt double for Danny Glover.
Ta Turtle Man.
I want a pony and a bike. No, because your father's been laid off.
That's the best.
That's the best part of that whole thing.
I wanted a Johnny Omega, 5 guns in one. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then when it's actually a bomb, they give he's like, we got sick people in this world. We got sick people in this world.
Sick people. I like to, with no context, doesn't matter what month it is, when I'm like walking and no one's saying anything. Maybe I'm with a group, maybe I'm with one person, and I'll just go and I'll imitate Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's running to the radio show, saying the names of the reindeer in his head, where he's like Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cube, which it just sounds like I'm saying the reindeers. Donald Blitzen, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, ha ha ha. So it just sounds like I'm saying the reindeer's name. I lose more and more friends every day.
I always thought that the radio guy looked really weird because he had like the
little-
little ponytail
Yeah.
thing, and
It was a different time.
I imagine that's still how radio guys look.
Yeah.
Ponytail.
You'd never know.
Hey, here's DJ Khaled. I'm gonna flip my ponytail.
That kind of joke would be something Larry the Cable Guy would say. He'd be like, I'm the best looking radio host in town. Shut up.
He'd probably go to One Shot Charlie's
like you got a
afterwards.
face for you got a
You got a face for radio. I got a real face for radio. Nailed it.
got a nice face for podcasting. Yeah.
I just hate.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to even think. You know what song I'm actually starting to get sick of, and I used to love it so much. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra. The
Breaks down into a guitar.
Is that the
solo.
one at the end
Yeah.
of an Office episode
probably
where like
They made a lot of
Creed and
episodes.
Dwight are like dancing with Gabe? I think.
it might be.
Yeah,
But,
I
like-
think I know what you're talking about.
But like, it's always on the radio, and I always thought it was the coolest song, obviously for the guitar solo.
Right.
It's got everything you need, but I'm just like, it's just starting to get a lot.
Again, now what is it? Is it because you're over listening to it, or is it just like
It has to.
how
be.
many times could I hear this
Yeah.
So the one
before I
Christmas,
keep humming it in public?
the one Christmas song, which I don't know how this is a Christmas song, that literally drives me insane. I have to change the channel every time. Is the Peanuts theme song? Because
Why does it come on?
I don't know. Because I grew up thinking the Peanuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
I grew up thinking that the Peanut special to rule them all was Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Great Pumpkin, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Charlie Brown Christmas. That's below the Great Pumpkin. Why don't we
that
play
much.
this at Halloween?
You know, it's
Yeah.
not that much below. Now that I'm thinking about it, where he puts the ornament on and all the tree bends and then all the little pricklies fall off.
Yeah.
Classic.
Linus comes up and tells about the true meaning of Christmas.
Right. He's all
So-
nasally. Not quite Great Pumpkin, but has more.
We have a couple things. So I'm gonna go through it and you guys see what sticks. So we got work Christmas decorating competitions.
Nope.
Are the worst.
Okay.
Just pass. I don't want them. I don't want them in my life.
Secret Santas, the ones that are at work and
Also
their
the
limits.
worst.
Well, Jarrett, you wrote that one. Do you have anything that you want to?
You just hate it.
I don't think we should do them anymore. I don't. It's forced because I don't give you a present for Halloween. I don't get my first cousin's presents. Why? Why are we acting like we like each other?
Why are we basically just trading money?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Like
You keep your money.
yeah.
I'll keep my money.
You know what your Secret Santa is for the year is when I decide to go to the Krispy Kreme that I drive past every day and I pick up a thing of donuts and I bring it in on like April 27th.
There's your Christmas.
That's your Christmas.
That's my
gift.
birthday.
Oh, is it really?
That's why.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Every Richie's
birthday
birthday,
donuts in the office.
Richie's birthday, please sponsor us.
every Richie's birthday, I bring in donuts for the entire office, and I get Richie nothing because men don't give each other gifts.
No.
No.
Listen to the last episode. Pizza and hummus, please sponsor us.
We gotta get shot. So yeah, I would. Well, maybe it's me. I'm obsessed with food. I would like donuts. Just give him a box of donuts for the office. That'd be enough on
Yeah.
Christmas, or instead of a thing, Secret Santa. just bring in like bagels. I brought everyone coffee, black coffee. Here's some things you can flavor it how you
more
want.
like a potluck.
Yeah, nice little potluck. I just want coffee and donuts in the office.
Yeah. Honestly, if someone came up to me randomly in the middle of the year and was like, "Hey, I bought you coffee," or I got 2 things of Pop-Tarts out of the vending machine. You want one? And then I'd be like, "Thanks," and they walk away. Then they come back, put their hand on my shoulder. I turn around, "What's up, Bob?" And he's like, "Hey, I just want you to know that's your Secret Santa gift." Oh. Well, thanks, man. I'm genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
You didn't go out of your way.
Right.
We didn't trade money. You got me a gift out of the goodness of your heart. Sure, it's a Pop-Tart that's probably going to lead to my inevitable death, but you did it.
Thanks for taking care of the job for me.
You're the man. Thanks, Bob.
You summed it up. You might have been joking there, Jarrett, but you covered a lot of serious topics.
We got some real.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Feed me.
Yes.
Yeah. Instead of us sitting in a circle Indian style, which Indians don't have Christmas, and I know, but
they do have a style though.
yeah,
It's similar to the pretzel style.
yeah.
Do you think pretzels were upset about that? They're like, they took our style.
They gave us all these blankets. We died out, and they took our style.
They took our style and then they wanted it back. Talking about Indian givers.
Jarrett's family, please sponsor us.
But no, it's like, why do we gotta sit in a circle, trade gifts, and then you act surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, you got me a gift? Wow. I can't believe you got me record covers because I'm super into vinyl. You're welcome, coworker.
Ridiculous. I got the last Secret Santa, last year's Secret Santa, I got the new employee who got me, which means they don't know me at all. Which means, again, I don't want you wasting your money. I got a big chocolate bar and like a beanie hat. I don't wear hats. I have a whole bit on not being a hat guy.
Yeah.
By far my best material. And then like something else. And it's just like, now I just have more stuff. I don't want anything. And and I don't blame them because they have no choice. I don't know this person. Yeah. What do I get you? Candles, slippers. What am I getting you?
And I don't even like joke gifts. Because
I hate them more than
Kurt
I hate myself.
Ruined my life with a joke gift one time. Kurt, please sponsor us. But Kurt ruined my life with a joke gift. He came in to my house. He was like, "Hey, come outside." I come out. He's in his car. He's like, "I got you a Christmas present." I was like, "Oh man, you shouldn't have did that." I was genuinely surprised. I still wasn't gonna get him one. He hands me a Costco size thing of condoms. I'm still a virgin at this point. Thanks. I don't know what I'll do with these. So I take one out and I throw it at him.
Right.
Thanks for your time. Ha ha ha. Well, when you take a condom out of the box, you got to open the box. So then I put the condoms in my closet. My mom found them.
The industrial size.
Opened with one missing. So, how'd you get these? What have you been up to? Trying to explain to your mom is the worst thing in the world.
Because you're not even happy about saying it out loud. You're just like, no, Mom, seriously.
No, you don't get it. I used it on Kurt. What?
I swear I just threw this at my friend because he gave it to me as a Christmas gift. Then you have to explain what kind of friends you're hanging out
Awful.
with. Oh, well, he works at Passport Pizza.
He's a nice guy, I swear.
So Kurt effectively ruined one of my Christmas breaks one time in high school by buying me an oversized thing of condoms.
I just would laugh at that. Yeah, okay.
And it was name brand. Trojan, please sponsor
He
us.
really went out of his way. That was expensive. That's probably $30.
Yeah.
$31.99.
Hey, you know what? Passport, they make good money. Please sponsor
Passport,
us.
please.
People are going to hate that joke so
I am
much.
going to love it more.
People are like, why do they keep asking people to sponsor them? I don't get it.
If they don't get it, then they're never going to get it.
Buy the merch.
We should make t-shirts. T-shirts, please sponsor. Okay.
It's always a weird question to ask now that we're getting older, but are you guys asking anything for Christmas? Is there anything that you guys want for Christmas? I'm not getting it for you, but
I had my parents, I just said, can you help me with my new phone? And like, yeah, that sounds fine.
yeah, you finally got an iPhone.
Yeah, hey, look at me. I'm going to start drinking tap water and calcifying my pineal gland. It's going to go great. Third eye is not going to be woke anymore. No, that was fun. We're not even going to talk about Christmas anymore.
Nope.
iPhone. I had an Android forever, and I just wanted the iOS system. everyone who has an Android, they're like, what are you doing switching over? And I'm like, well, you know it's better, don't you? You know, that, and this. I go, yeah, I know. I go, I don't care. I go, what am I, Steve Jobs? I'm using this for social media and like social aspect of it. I just kind of want to be a part of the cult for once. Just let me be what everyone else is doing. I'm sick of fighting the good fight.
Let me drink the Kool-Aid.
But don't you know the thing, and it just recently and this. Yeah, I don't care. I just want the. Okay, I'll see you later.
And Richie wants to run out of storage faster.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's nice. We should just all jump ship now and go to Android. Be like, you have an iPhone?
I got the Pixel 2, guys.
Why don't you on Google Hangouts?
Yeah, for Christmas, Pops, Coca-Cola,
Funko Pops.
Sprite.
Can I get
Funko
some cans
Pops.
of Pops?
Yeah, that's it. I don't really care. I am too old to ask for gifts at this point, in my opinion. I don't want to put stress on other people. Holidays already too busy and all stuff. So if I do really want something, I'm going to go up to Ange and I'm going to say, hey, I got this crazy idea that we do a joint Christmas gift and I'm going to buy the thing I want solely. And she'll agree. Because if she wanted glass shelves for the thing and she was like, hey, joint Christmas gift, glass shelves. I don't like those very much. Yeah, we'll get them.
Convince her. You know what you would really enjoy, Ange? A riding lawnmower that I need.
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point now where I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I'll start getting really into Christmas again when I have kids and when they're teenagers and they're, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? I want the Weed Whacker 9000, Johnny. like,
Named your kid Johnny?
yeah. And I'll give him a pack of cigarettes.
It's 2017. You're supposed to name your kid like Aiden.
Zans.
Name him after anxiety medication.
No, I mean, yeah, it's just to the point where it's like, all right, yeah, Christmas is great. No matter what I get, it's still going to be great. You know, give me some chocolate, give me some Pops.
Spend time with your family.
Spend time with my family.
Yeah.
As long as I get some of that Christmas ham, there won't be a problem. If I don't get any Christmas ham, I'm ruining the white elephant.
It's going to be a red elephant, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Blood.
I'm going to pull up with an arrow and be like, you forgot I was a quarter of this still, gringos.
What gringos? Are you Mexican?
Yeah, I'm mixing my languages.
Everybody does.
Los gringos.
So, is there like, I wonder if there are people who just generally don't like Christmas time that actually like, because you can say, well, Jewish people don't, ha ha ha. No, like people who actually like, you know, they celebrate Christmas, but they just don't like it. This is not the most wonderful time. This is the worst time of the year. Who are these people?
I'm gonna
How do
say,
you round them up?
I'm going to say the dad in every Christmas movie. And that's who. I don't know if this is a real person. I don't know. If they were, I wouldn't associate myself with them.
Like Christmas, I maybe December birthdays.
Even then, I know plenty of December birthdays, and the only thing they say is like, it's not. It's sometimes it's conjoined. I don't like it, but it's never anything where they're like, bah humbug.
Yeah,
The people that were bah humbug were in 7th and 8th grade. All the chicks that were goth that now are
true.
Are Instagram models and post every year with their pure white dress of, ooh, I love Christmas. Here's the staircase in my dad's house.
yeah.
Like, you hated it in 7th and 8th grade and you called it XXXmas.
Do you mean X, capital X, small x, mas?
Yeah.
Small x, capital X.
You're like, I hate Christmas because Under Oath doesn't have a Christmas album.
There's
I
no.
think they do.
There's
Maybe
no-
they do. I don't know.
There's no red and green Osiris shoes I can buy.
I didn't know that they didn't make etnies for my ho-ho-hos.
I just want a nice studded belt.
Just trying to 50-50 board slide into the holidays. I don't know why the goth turned into skaters.
All right, so I'm doing some research
Look at
here.
a sticker slap. I don't know. 29 Pro Skater.
I think Under Oath does have a Christmas song.
I thought they did.
Damn it.
I know the Used does.
Damn it.
The
Ludacris
Used and
does.
the Used and My Chemical Romance teamed up, and they did one.
What is it called? Teenagers?
Oh no, wait. You know what? I could be
The green and
Oh,
white.
no,
green and
I
red
lied.
parade.
They teamed up for the song Under Pressure. The Used did a song called Alone This Christmas.
That sounds like something they would do.
I mean, that I kind of want to listen to that now. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the hardcore Christmas days are over. Everyone I know that's an adult is just like, yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, gotta pay for it.
Now I
That's
just
it.
hear about people that are like, oh man, I don't know, I'm gonna get my kids presents. It's like, shut up, you will.
You will.
And the other thing too is, how much of anxiety is there of kids getting presents that's like they don't get the presents as their neighbor does. Like, I mean, when I was growing up, there was a lot of kids who they would get, different things than I would get.
Yeah.
I didn't look at those and go, oh man, I really wanted that. That wasn't on my Christmas list. I don't know. Maybe some kids have that anxiety.
Oh yeah.
But for me, that was never like
I feel like you're giving you and the general population way too much credit.
Yeah.
That's great. That's probably why you're such a well-adaptive adult in your formative years.
Yeah. Besides the crippling depression.
Right. Which is probably, you don't know yet, but, a little bit of therapy, you'll figure it out because of the presents.
Sneak up on you.
But no, I feel like that's totally the thing. Not with the amount of gifts, but I think more so with I really wanted blank, especially when it's a hot ticket item and a Turbo Man's coming out this year. And you didn't get it when you asked for it, and you knew Johnny was getting one.
So, but like little kids though. So like,
they don't care. They don't even know
like
what
10
day
kids,
it is.
Yeah.
These people are like, oh, my kid's 7. I don't know what to get him. Anything.
Right.
Anything.
I think it's funny when people buy their 2-year-old gifts.
Yeah.
Do you think he knows what's going on?
Yeah.
Just you could get away and you buy each other gifts.
Here's
Do
your
nothing.
gifts until you're 5. It's called basic life necessities.
You could have
You
them-
get a blanket to keep you warm.
You know what? Honestly, they should start doing. I just cheersed my mic. They honestly should start doing. Parents up until probably age 3 or 4 is give them presents, and have like baby food and like diapers in the presents because they're not going to remember the items. Do you? You don't. But maybe they remember bits and pieces of opening wrapping paper. So then it slowly turns into things they actually like. Boom. You're welcome, parents. Parents, please sponsor us.
When I found out that,
I'm just gonna give.
I guess I found out my mom, what she would do is, I'm trying to remember if it was birthday. Yeah, I think it was my birthday, Christmas. I don't know what it was. Anyways, we would get a bunch of presents because I have a lot of aunts and uncles. So then they would get presents for the babies. Well, like my mom wouldn't necessarily give me the presents. When I'm talking little baby, like I'm just learning to walk. I have no conscious of what day or time is yet.
Right.
And then instead of just like giving them all to me at like once, she would like give them to me like throughout the year. She's like, oh, look what I got. And it'd be like this toy. So like every day, every month was like some sort of surprise.
I don't like that.
But I don't know. I mean,
that's amazing, but like
it seems weird, but it's like, I don't know how I feel about it, but in a way it makes sense because you don't have a concept. But if you don't have a concept, then why don't you just give it to them all now and then you just put it all away? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, my mom would be like, yeah, she would just like just throughout the year, just get me a little extra excited. Just, oh, look what I got. And it'd be like a toy that I got technically for Christmas. I don't know.
Oh, wait. I think I missed the beginning. She would give you gifts. You didn't remember it on Christmas. And then she would keep giving you this.
No, not the same gift. I got to ask her.
Would it
again.
be still like wrapped?
It was something like, yeah, I think they were still like wrapped.
Because she would like find them in her room and she's like, oh, I forgot. I've always had that. Like I'd have
Something
it like a
like
week
that.
later where they'd be like, hey, guess what we lost? And they'd give me a gift. I'm like, wow, Christmas keeps going.
Yeah. Do you ever have that moment when you were a kid? You're like, oh, if I look in the attic, maybe there's old Christmas presents up there. Or like something of the equivalence of like,
Right.
finding this like secret. Oh, these were all the presents that they forgot.
Yeah.
I just remember elementary school kids rattling off everything they were getting for Christmas. It's September. School just started. It's the day after Labor Day. How did you find these?
Christmas
They were
and
buried in the backyard.
Christmas and Halloween are very much alike in that throughout the whole year as a kid, I'm like, I know what I'm asking for. I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to get for Christmas. And then Christmas comes and it's like the end of November and I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? Or like Halloween, like, what am I going to dress up as? And you're just figuring out. And luckily there's advertisements telling you, you got to buy this for this holiday season. You got to take this for this. You need a nice cappuccino maker. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll write down cappuccino maker. Like, and that's what always messes me up. Because I'm like, I'm asking for these things and I'm trying to think of something to ask for. But isn't that saying something like I don't need it?
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like I don't need this thing because I didn't even think about it
Welcome
until
to
I had to think
capitalism.
about it. Like, love it.
Capitalism, please sponsor us.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally messed up. You know what? See, it's just a Hallmark holiday.
Oh boy.
That's the line.
You're just gonna remove Jesus out of it? Come on, man.
Jarrett, you wrote down the illusions your parents gave you of Santa. I
Yeah.
want you to fill in on
Like
that.
how he looks.
So you guys do the whole carrots, cookies, milk, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
carrots
yeah.
For the reindeer.
for the reindeer.
Yeah.
I'd like to picture my Santa.
Yours would be like chips and hummus.
Right, pita chips. Yeah. My Santa is wearing a Harley Davidson jacket.
I had the most Christmas like Coca-Cola version of Santa,
Yeah.
where my parents were just like, he's basically 2 steps away from Wonder Bread, our Christmas, that nasty fruitcake. But yeah, so my parents would leave the note, exactly my dad's handwriting. Like I was like, man, this is really weird how you sign checks, Dad. But I'll play along.
He signs it.
But
dates
there'd
it.
be times where throughout like the night and stuff, one of my parents, do you hear that? No. Yeah, it sounds like there's reindeer. Let's go outside and check. Get all on everything. Go outside. Nope, no reindeer. Oh, is that a hoof mark? Oh no. Dad pulls out the ladder, gets on the roof. It's probably pretty dangerous. Oh yeah, it looks like there's a hoof mark up here. Gets downstairs. What are you doing? How far are we going to take this facade? Stick to the note. Just stick to the note. We don't need to go searching for reindeer that don't exist.
You're out there with flashlights. Your dad breaks like both his legs climbing up on the ladder in the dead of winter. What was that? And you're just like,
It's a clatter.
I think I did hurt something.
He wakes up in the morning. He's like, Santa brought me a new leg. He's part of the facade the whole time.
He hired like ambulance.
Miranda shows up as an EMT.
You know what's funny too is like when it came to that note, that was the one. If there had to be a way of priority, it would be priority. Like as a kid, it would be maybe concerns for the Middle East, and then what Santa wrote in that letter under that. like the kid didn't care at all. He just wanted to open up the presents. But like my parents, they were like, we put some work.
They
in
need
the letter."
character
He's like,
development.
oh, and he left a note. And he writes, and he goes through like the whole thing, and we're just all about, oh, okay. He's like, you've been a good boy. We're just sitting there
I'm
like-
glad you've
like,
been
who cares?
helping your mother with the dishes. Ho ho ho. And I like there's always like a bite. My Santa never finished the cookie.
Yeah.
Never
He
finished-
wants you
Yeah.
to remember that there were cookies.
And
And I took a bite
how
out of
much of an asshole is Santa for leaving out the plate with half-eaten cookies? The trash can's right
Right
there.
there, Santa.
If you watch me all year round, you know that Santa has to do the dishes in this house, or he's grounded for a week. Like, you can't just leave this out. What is wrong with you, Santa?
You know what? In my opinion, it's almost an insult because that means Santa took a bite of it and went, this is garbage. He
Yeah.
didn't even finish
And
it.
then-
Right, there's crumbs everywhere.
And then there's half-eaten carrots. Santa, you brought reindeer in the house?
Where'd you go all the way up?
You brought the reindeer in the house. They decided they didn't like the carrots because Kroger produce sucks. Kroger's, please sponsor us. They put the carrots back on the plate. I don't feed the dog and then put the dog stuff on the plate. What are you doing, Santa? You're a maniac.
Or you're
Get out of
telling me
my
that
house.
He climbed all the way, he went all the way back up there when he should be helping out with other kids, giving more presents to all
Right.
those kids. He's like, here, take 2 bites, and he went all the way back down. He couldn't throw it. No, he'd go all the way down and throw it back and go, put that back on the plate.
He went all the way. Slept 3 times. You probably could have visited a few more houses, Santa, if you ask me. If you
Yeah.
weren't busy with the whole thing with the carrots.
I'm
some time.
pretty much destined to like make my kids like Santa's like an asshole because I'm just gonna like leave the front door unlocked in the morning and be like, oh, Santa didn't come down the chimney. He just unlocked the front
You,
door.
like run across the building. He changed the thermostat.
Oh, real nice, Santa. You couldn't even pull out the Swiffer. I left it right next to the cookies.
You're just like in front of your kids. I hope this is his last year. And they're like, what? It'll be me next year. Anyway, he's dead.
So I guess that's also the thing too. You're just like, okay, because I feel like my parents had that struggle. I feel like everyone's parents had that struggle. Like, okay, what present do we want to say is from Santa, and which one do we want to say is from us? Because if
Right.
it's like you want to create that illusion of he is real, he really knows what I want. But also, you spent good money on these
I want some
presents.
credit.
You want to have some of that credit of like, no, yeah, Santa, he got you a little gift, whatever, but we got you
Yeah.
the Turbo Man.
Yeah,
doll.
Santa's real. He got you a yo-yo. we got you the squat rack.
Yeah.
Richie's 12th grade
You know,
Christmas.
Because
I still believe in Santa Claus. I didn't tell anyone about that.
because even when you get older, eventually, your parents are still there. So, you got to pick which one to love, which investment is going to
Right.
be the best.
I'm eventually going to stop believing in Santa, like I stopped believing in calculus, but I'm always going to believe in my parents.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the illusion of Santa's, and then the same guy at the mall couldn't clean his plate. Like, I just saw you 2 weeks ago.
You don't remember me?
Why are you at every mall? Like, why did we fall for that? Like, oh yeah, I go to 3 different malls around this area. Santa's just making the rounds in Metro Detroit.
And then they feed you this heap of crap where they say if you ask too many questions, they go, "Oh, I work for Santa."
Yeah.
Let me see some
And
W-2s.
then we put on the news. They've got whatever the Times Square thing is. Oh, Santa's at Times Square. I saw him 2 hours ago. You can't even get through TSA at that point. There's no way Santa made it. And air traffic controllers did not approve
A
this flight.
bearded man, you can't even
Yeah.
see his eyes. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Is that
If you, guys,
racist?
if you guys watched Home Alone, you know that these people are messengers from Santa. The real legit Santa. He's in the North Pole right now. He's making sure these are all his representatives.
I just imagine Santa in the lab with lab coat on, mixing beakers. He's like figuring out how to make clones of himself. He's like, all right, all these people going to malls.
These test tube Santas.
This is where the kids are going to be. We're not going to go to their school where they're at 90% of the time. I'm going to send you to Lakeside, Partridge Creek, 12 Oaks.
I thought that was going to go a whole different route where you're like, he's mixing beakers, trying to figure out how to make Light Bright work.
And then the Easter Bunny comes in. He's like, I need that recipe. Save that for the Easter podcast to be continued.
Easter, please sponsor us.
As a kid, we had the ability to either make Christmas the greatest thing ever or the worst thing. We could ruin Christmas. We had that power. According to our parents, no matter, you didn't put away your clothes, Santa's going to be mad. You're going to be ruining Christmas. We had that much power.
Right.
You broke an ornament. You ruined Christmas.
Like, doesn't Santa ever take a union break? Like, Ma,
He does. He only works one day a year, lazy bastard.
It's March. I know I ruined your birthday, but I don't think Santa's watching.
Are my tax dollars going into these presents?
Yeah. It's like,
What kind of fuel's running these reindeer?
and the thing about joy in Christmas is I don't get why we start in October. We're like, I'm going to scare the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to dress up Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger hybrid. I'm going to silently haunt your dreams. Like, and then we're like, well, I've been scared so much. I guess I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Then we eat a lot.
Right.
And then we're like, ooh, I'm going to spend all my money on my family.
When you're
What-
nice
what?
and tame and well fed,
Yeah.
now you want to give to others.
And then they're like, okay, now that we fattened up and we're broke,
Yeah.
put on the suits. It's New Year's. We're going out on the town.
Now that nothing fits.
Frank Sinatra, New York.
I want to
It's
know,
great.
as far as all these holidays, because they just are. There's the main ones. For us, at least, it's specifically this time: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, maybe 4th of July, Easter, maybe
Well, Valentine's Day is a big
Valentine's Day. So you got 5, let's say 6 of them. When did they stop? Like I want to know, when did they start and when did they stop? Like just making holidays where they're just like, all right, I think we need one more in February.
I think they stopped when they were like, oh, maybe we should change Christopher Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day. And then everyone was like, no more holidays.
Well, if that's gonna happen, I don't want any more.
No more holidays. Well, you guys are going too far now. I already believe in Santa.
No, I mean, like they were just like, there's all of them. We got to make the year fun. The Great Depression kind of sucked, and then they're like, they're like an office party. They're like, we're gonna add jeans on Friday, and they're like, and wacky tie Tuesday, and that's it.
I always love the casual Fridays and the half day Fridays.
Yeah.
Like that makes your shitty job any better. Like, oh, I get to leave here on half day Friday and I can sulk for 4 hours. And then on Monday, I'll go back to this job I hate. So thanks for giving me another 4 hours to be alone with my thoughts, because all my friends and family are gone right now.
I heard.
Is there a month where there isn't a holiday? I mean, My first thought was April, but
March?
there's April Fool's.
Easter.
March is St. Patrick's Day.
Easter's in
And
March or
Easter
April.
falls around March,
Oh, yeah.
April-ish.
April has
June has nothing.
April Fool's Day doesn't count.
But
Does
June
April
is a
have
good
anything?
June is a good month though.
It's a good month.
it's
June
summer.
June has is June the summer solstice? Yeah, June 21st.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, longest. Oh,
I'm not saying it's a holiday. I'm just saying
Stop
there's
trying to
an
make summer
event.
solstice happen. It's not going to happen.
August has nothing, right?
August has
Nope.
depression. Ooh.
August just has the hottest month.
August is
Sweep
the,
sweeper.
August is the Sunday of summer.
Yeah.
It is.
You're just like, yeah, this is great, but seeing a lot of back to
See,
school
the
stuff.
nice thing about Michigan is that when you start to hate August, you're like, yeah, but it's almost time to bust out that cider.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're in like California, you're just like, well, it's August and September is August 2.0 because nothing changes.
No. Yeah. Does September have anything?
Labor Day.
I'm almost like
These holidays suck.
It goes starting New Year's.
I feel like the crappy months have the better holidays to balance it.
Yeah.
Because, like oh, there's no holiday in June. Yeah, but it's June. Everyone likes
If there was
June.
Christmas, if Christmas was on its apparent real date in whatever later, like March or April, I don't need it. Flowers
So-
are coming out. I'm good.
So other countries will take certain months off, like entirely,
Yeah.
basically. Like China, when they have a holiday, it's like a 3-week holiday thing. I don't understand why, since Christmas is so big in America, we weren't just like December. Yeah, just shut that shit down.
I really
Like,
don't know.
We're just done with it. You know, we'll just everybody hang out with your family, and then January you get back in that auto plant and you work forever and don't move until
I
you
thought they
die.
take. Well, they usually I heard they take like 2 weeks off. Like I know kids take 2 weeks off. You do take a month off in college, somewhat. You get done like December 10th, 15th ish, but it's usually like that last week of December. No one's doing anything.
Yeah.
because it's like this. You have like a little bit of the week, and then it's New Year's.
And you're always scrambling to find. Can anybody work December 28th through the 29th? No.
No one should.
Stop
one
calling
can.
me.
Leave me alone.
I know I work here and you pay me and give me insurance, but leave me alone.
Yeah. I love December 26th. And it's because that's when I feel like you get to actually you enjoy your gifts and you get to go out and buy things, and you feel more like you're doing stuff for you now. Everything's done, all the craziness, all the planning, all the wrapping, and now you just get to return everything that you got for cash so you can buy things that
You know what I hate about December 26th? When people still got all their Christmas lights up. It's way too damn early. 364 days above when we're supposed to be doing
Jared, I'm going to be
holidays.
that hitman that you requested.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all set as far as living goes. You're going to find out
we
real
could do that.
soon.
We could start soon.
Yeah. Richie just comes in with a crowbar. Just, you asked for this.
But
In front of my kids.
Annihilate you.
Christmas party at a bowling alley, which surprisingly, funnest Christmas party I've ever been to.
At a
I actually
bowling
have
alley?
a story about this. Yeah. So went to a Christmas party at a bowling alley. They did finger foods and pizza,
nice.
which is
That's all you
perfect. And unlimited drinks. Perfect. I'm not a real big fan of bowling, but I'll drink and bowl. I got hammered. Best game of bowling I ever had. Like
Makes
a 184, 186, something like that. I did the lazy man where I go up there, I gently roll it, strikes, turkeys. First time I ever got a turkey. Amazing. Best Christmas party ever.
Does anyone actually enjoy a Christmas sugar cookie?
No.
Yeah.
I actually do.
No.
So good. I think you have bad taste.
No. Hey, here's
Simple. It's
here's-
simple but significant.
Play-Doh that we put expired sprinkles on, and they come in 2 varieties, red or green. They both taste the same, and guess what? They both taste terrible.
I'm craving one right now.
Yeah.
I will give you the fact that the ingredients are dough and sugar. That's fun. Anybody spice that cookie
Yeah,
up.
is that in your fucking macros?
What's
you
your
douchebag?
What's your favorite Christmas dessert?
My aunt makes these chocolate double stuffed Oreos that are
Eat a
yeah,
sandwich.
and sometimes she'll put she'll do the double stuff, then double stuffed mint, cake them in melted chocolate. Unreal.
Nice.
God.
Nice.
Which I know is not like a traditional it's the fruit cake for Christmas.
Ew, who-
Yeah.
No, this is good though.
Yeah. My mom
No.
my mama she makes Christmas, she calls it Christmas fudge because she only makes around Christmas time, and it's like peanut butter chocolate.
Oh, come
It's
on.
great. Mix a little bit of marshmallow in there. It's
Starving.
great. And you eat it, but you only have like 2 pieces, and then you get like diabetes.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Immediately,
But
body
it's-
shuts
But
down.
here's the thing, though. Each year, I'm getting more and more into not liking it because it's such a pain to make, and she wants like me to help, and I don't want to do it because it's like
That's time you bond.
it's intense stirring, and then like if you don't like put it at the perfect temperature and the perfect this, and it doesn't come out at the perfect time, it becomes either hard as a rock and burnt, or it just becomes soup. Like it
Yeah.
has to be like the perfect. Everything has to fall into place, and this is like an hour process. So like you could work the whole hour and then be like, "Oh, this sucks."
It's like the equivalent of them like moving the eggs from the Alien movies, where they're just in this like big suit and be like, "Well, we can't wake it up, or else it'll eat us."
Don't wake up, Dad.
That's the name of the Hasbro makes "Don't Wake Daddy."
Hasbro,
Don't
please sponsor
butterfly.
us.
Michael,
What about you, Richie?
I like it. I like pumpkin pie so much. I just wish they keep making it. I like someone always makes like a 12-layer cake where it's like whipped cream and then fudge, chocolate and then crumbled Oreos and then fudge
Who
again.
commits to that? That is
The aunt that loves me.
that is some deep
Bite your
commitment.
tongue.
That is some deep commitment.
It's so good.
Is that Adam's mom?
No.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know who makes it. I just eat it. Am I right?
So Richie, stop putting nuts in cookies and ruining them.
We're ruining cookies.
I love nuts and cookies.
I don't think you do.
I do. Macadamia.
Oh, well, macadamia nuts are good.
Yeah, my wife makes these. They're called Russian tea cakes. They're amazing.
What's in 'em?
It's like these little cookie balls. I don't know what.
Here, let me say
tastes
this.
Stuff, but there's a lot of nuts.
Don't put walnuts in cookies. I think walnuts need to go.
I'll give you walnuts and raisins.
Walnuts and raisins. What are you doing?
Raisins are the worst.
It's a cookie. You're okay. Pancake. They'll put chocolate chips in pancakes, which is supposed to be breakfast. Cookies are agreeing. They shake your hand. Hey, I'm a dessert, and people still try to make it healthy. Knock it off. The cookie wants to be what it wants to be. Stop putting a suit on it.
I can only imagine that
Cookie puts on the suit. He's the big guy.
He's the big guy.
the first time that a king was served a raisin cookie, he immediately stood up, pulled out his sword, and beheaded that person.
I'd like to think so.
Or he should have, because we still have him.
if he didn't, someone beheaded him and took over the crown.
Right.
Because you have
He
to
let this
imagine
fly in the kingdom?
you try a raisin cookie and you're like, oh, this is poison. This is 100% poison.
This is not food.
Yeah.
So Jarrett, you wrote, "Can we stop the madness of pretending that kids born after 1990 like eggnog?"
Yeah. I'm not a fan. And all my cousins that are in the 80s, they're like, eggnog's great. And then I look at my other cousins who are like 95ers. They're just like, yeah, just sit here with this Coca-Cola. It's not good. I'm not an eggnog fan.
Never
I bet-
tried it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, eggnog. Okay, that sounds like a thing. And everyone's like, don't get it. It's bad. I'm like, well, you're not selling me on it, so I
Yeah.
guess
They're like, oh, yeah.
I guess I'll just live life not knowing.
We'll take eggnog, which is, like drinking Rocky's workout shake, and we'll put alcohol in
Rocky's
it.
workout.
And
I've
it's
never even
just-
come close to trying it. Also, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm assuming it's loaded with dairy.
Oh yeah,
It's just
loaded
can
with
we
something.
can we pretend that eggnog is who is lobbying on behalf of the eggnog industry?
Dairy farmers.
Eggnog, please sponsor us.
What's in it? Eggs.
Nog?
Eat a sandwich. Milk.
Nog.
Yeah.
We need that nog.
Bird.
It sounds like a Christmas wrapper.
They call
feel
me
like-
Nog.
I feel like eggs aren't even part of it, and so like there's not even eggs in eggnog.
French fries aren't
Otherwise-
French.
Eh. And then you,
We have freedom fries because they didn't support us in the Iraq War.
I remember when that happened. That was ridiculous.
That was a
Yeah, I mean,
amount
but
of Tom Petty.
like from now until like the 23rd, I also love this time of the Christmas month. I get so hyped for Christmas, and then the actual day, I'm like, this is a lot going on. I just want to go to bed.
Busy day.
But I like the hype. I like just getting ready. We're gonna do this, and that. I do wish it would start to snow though. Like that's the one thing I love about our state is we do have all the seasons, and I love all the seasons because I want to feel like crap. So that way, when it's summertime, I feel great.
Yeah.
Like I want it to be cold and miserable, so that way by the time it hits summer, now like I didn't realize that until I got older. I'm like, no, you want suffering.
The yin and the yang of life. I
want-
think Michigan
yes.
is the most enlightened of all the states.
It really is. I always find it funny now how like there's always the big debate on the song "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Yeah, it's super pushy.
What's
Like,
the debate?
yeah, like it's super pushy. What?
Oh, the sexual assault.
Yeah,
Really
deal.
can't stay, baby. It's cold out there. Like,
Oh yeah.
like it. I mean, here's the part: is like you can defend. You can go to any side. It only starts getting weird when she says, "Hey, what's in this drink?" That's when it gets. That's what I'm like. Okay, now we're getting into some issues because
This
in the
is too
beginning, because
much.
it's like, oh, they're just playfully flirting. Like she's like, oh, I best leave.
right.
but
Very
like
Southern Belle. I shouldn't be. Yeah,
I shouldn't be doing this, but you know, like what she's hinting as if like she wants to, you know,
Right.
like, you know, how do I gaze into your spell? And he's just, and the guy is just like, nah, stay here. That's not really how it is, but that's what. Imagine
you know,
that
it look-
from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I really can't stay. What are you doing?
hey, come on.
Stay here. The game's on.
Am I going to bed or what?
Are we gonna do it?
It's like, but it lost me like the third time. He was like, come on. Where I'm just like, all right, man, no. Where like the playful fight would be like twice and then be like third time's a charm. And then that's also no. He's like, maybe fourth time is the charm.
He's just like, listen, I'm not asking you anymore.
Right.
Where there's actually a hidden verse where she's like, you know, what's in this drink? And she's like, can you get that switchblade away from my neck? Please help. Telephone crashes.
It's cold outside.
I can't escape while the window's locked because it's cold
I
outside.
feel like I'm really there right now.
It's cold outside, meaning in cold blood.
Right.
Murder. I think gift receipts should be required
Yeah.
for every gift.
Agreed.
Ever. Now it's a weird dance though, because I try to provide a gift receipt, but I don't want it hidden in the present because I'm afraid that, okay, what if you lose it? Or, you know, what if, or I don't know what it is, but for some reason I'm like, so I try to do this thing of like, oh, like if you want to return it, I can give you the gift receipt, but then that person has to tell me
No,
I don't like
yeah.
it. So you can't do that
Can't
either.
do that.
But I don't want to
Staple
like,
it to the outside of the package.
yeah. And then they go, oh, whatever you got me, it's from Target.
Yep.
But I mean, like you got to get a little gift receipt. I once had we had a gift receipt for a wedding present, and we went to return it, and the cashier person put the money back on to that other person's credit card,
Oh no.
and I was like, no. I go, that's not our credit card. I go, this was a gift, hence the gift
What do you
receipt.
knew?
And she's like, oh, okay. And then she put it back, and then sure enough, that person was like a friend of my mom's that came like to the wedding, and she's like, so did they return it? Did they not like whatever? And my mom had to be like, yeah, they already had it, so that's why they, you know,
Oh my
but they bought it for something
gosh.
else. So that was like ridiculous.
Well, good.
You think they would figure it out?
just,
I don't know.
Just
I was
we
mad.
broke a wedding present and
Tom
then
Petty.
returned it
good.
with a gift receipt and then just took the store credit.
My dad was just telling me how he bought me something and then just blatantly lied to get a return because he found out because he told me and I was like, oh no, and he's like, oh, I can return it.
Yeah.
And then he's just telling me the story. He's like, yeah, and then I just told him it was the wrong color, and they bought it.
The one thing I'll say is that with returns now, it's a totally different ballgame. You can get away with murder. When I was in the 90s, my mom was shopping. Returning something was hell.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you didn't have that receipt, it wasn't happening. You were fighting with the cashier.
Passport.
I got to return this, blah, blah, blah. Now it's just like, oh, yeah. Cool.
Everyone's just sick of fighting to where everyone's just like, what do you need? Anything? It's fine. You don't. This is the lamp store. Hey, can I return this vacuum? They just look around like if they have a vacuum. They're like, just give it to me. Here's like $12. I don't know.
The only place that doesn't do that is GameStop.
GameStop is fighting the good fight.
If you want to, okay, this is to all those people out there, buy it pre-owned at GameStop. If you buy it pre-owned, you get 7 days money back guarantee, 30 days. If it breaks, they give you a brand new game. Do that. If you buy new and you break that plastic lining, consider it done.
They knew it
They
came.
won't give you any money. It's ridiculous. I'm like, oh, here, I bought a game 2 hours ago, opened it up. I hated the game. Like, I got to return this. I had the receipt. I had my ID. I had the whole enchilada. I'm like, here you go. I just need to get my money back. Oh, no, we can't accept that. Why? Because it's the plastic is opened.
The second you drove it off that lot,
That's like,
off that lot.
What? I'm like, but you can get a pre-owned game, already open, throw it in here, and they go, oh, here's all your cash. They're willing to give me eventually like, well, we can buy it off you because we're GameStop and we cheap, you know, whatever. Okay. they give me $20. I'm like, so that was a $40 plastic wrap that was around that game. That's
Apparently.
what affected the entire thing. Oh, it's spoiled.
The integrity has been damaged.
Like I could understand
How-
like
how people-
$50 or 55.
The game, like the disc was, like I said,
Yeah.
I only had it for 2 hours. It was in perfect condition, no scratch, not a hint of dust was even on this thing. No, and it's like this isn't a virgin sacrifice here. It's a game that I bought 2 hours ago.
I didn't buy a steak and try to return it after eating it. This is You saw me today. You're still collecting.
You could still sell it for 99 cents cheaper, call it pre-owned, and then people get more benefits than if they spend the extra 1 cent and buy it brand new and get that plastic wrap.
GameStop's
Ridiculous.
entire business model says, "Yeah, we know things are going to change, but we don't."
I think you guys know what I'm about to say. Disc Replay, please sponsor us.
GameStop, don't sponsor us.
Okay, so we've talked about this last time for the Christmas one, but I think we need to bring it back up again. People who use lottery tickets as an acceptable gift.
Yep.
Not standalone.
No,
It's
no.
a good way to cause really hateful things to be said at Christmas.
Not only that, if I got to hear one more, the aunt and uncle give me the lottery ticket and go, hey, if you hit $1 million, we'll split it 50-50, right?
Huh? You know I'm going to get my 10% on that, right?
Yeah.
Why would you? This is a gift.
Yeah. Yeah. Best case scenario, you're getting your money back, pal.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
I'll pay you back.
Yeah, Uncle Ronnie. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you picked these up while you were getting your fifth? Yeah. I seen you.
Because you can't stand my family.
I seen you sliding it in the bathroom. You know you're an adult. You can drink in front of everyone else. You don't have to act like an alcoholic just because you are one.
So, Jarrett, splitting the holidays with your family.
How's that going?
Getting married and splitting your family's holidays up is probably one of the things I look forward to least in life. Because apparently when our parents got married, they just said, we're doing this, and everyone agreed. Now that millennials say this, it is a big deal. It's a big deal where you go. Because I don't ever remember my mom ever giving my dad the option of having family Christmases with his family.
No.
It was just, no, we're just going to my mom's. Okay. There was no equal time act established. Now it's just, oh, so you can't be here with us every day, live in our basement, Harry Potter closet? No, I can't. No, you get Christmas this year, you get Thanksgiving the next year, Cullis. That's it. You got the whole time to think about what we're gonna do. I tell you a year in advance. Stop yelling at me. I'm 26. I'm off Obamacare now. I'm subsidizing myself. I'll make my own decisions. That's it.
I'm pretty concerned that every parent in the 90s below, once they got married, they just killed off one of their family sides to avoid compromise. They're like,
Yeah.
we'll just slay off the entire McGluff clan. And then that way we don't have to share Christmas with them and our family. Because we don't even like them that much.
I have a different conspiracy. I think the power side, one of the sides who was more desperate for it, poisoned the other side of the family with boring juice and made one side of everyone's family boring. So it was no question as to where we're going on Christmas every year. And if there was any fuss about it, they eventually had their kids, which they did not feed boring juice, to get on their side.
Also, I think this is another thing too, and this is just me being weird. I feel like now that people are living longer, natural selection did that for us. Our previous ancestors, they didn't have to make a choice. Oh, should we go to my mom's dad's side? No, your mom's dad died as well as your mom. It's just you now.
You made it.
So it's just our side, just us. That's it.
You're us now.
Like I have my mom's side, my dad's side. My wife has mom's side and dad's side. So we have to split 4 Christmases like we're a Vince Vaughn movie and try to figure out, okay, what do we do with these 4 families? How do we make sure all the holidays are good? And we got to do it now because when you have kids, that's when it really gets mad. That's when everyone really gets pissed off at you. Okay, great. How do I split this up? Whereas I feel like, well, what did my parents do? Oh, maybe they just all died. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
They did whatever
didn't
they
live as
want.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we live for a long time. And we're alive and we're like, why is our great grandparents still here?
My mom never
to
came
die.
in hysterical before the holidays. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how we're splitting it. Now me, I gotta freaking do long division to figure out how it's gonna be fair. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Now I hate Christmas.
It's not happening. It's not going to be huge. It's going to be small because I'm
nice-
going to be at home. That's what Christmas means to me.